So in my last video on this channel, I spoke about a club that's in a bit of turmoil, and that is North Ferriby, and unfortunately that is not the only club that's in turmoil at the moment in non-league. There are plenty more, and one of those is Dulwich Hamlet. Dulwich Hamlet play in the 7th tier, the Bostik League Premier Division, and are currently in a title battle with Billericay Town, and off the pitch it's all going really bad. Now, the usual situation with clubs is that they're in a financial battle, in debt with people, owing people money, etc., overspending, but this is not the case. It's a totally unique situation that I've certainly never seen before, and we're going to be looking deeper into it in this video. So the club was formed in 1893 and has played the entirety of its existence so far in non-league football. The club is well known for its fantastic fan base. It's a very unique fan base, it's very hipster, and yeah, it's just something that you can't really describe. They openly promote politics, LGBT rights, food banks, the NHS, different movements, and you know, they're very, very politically driven, and it's really unique. It's something you don't see a lot. They get over 1,500 people at every game. That's their average this season, which for a 7th tier side is absolutely excellent. So it all started 4 years ago when a property development company called Meadow Residential bought the site of the ground, Champion Hill. They bought it for £5.7 million with the promise that they would help Dulwich Hamlet find a new sustainable ground. However, this hasn't materialised, and back in October of last year, Meadow Residential got into some trouble themselves. The company lost a legal battle with the council, which means basically that they're not able to build houses on the site of Champion Hill, which is obviously a big problem to the company because they bought that site wanting to build houses on it. And essentially what they've done is taken out this frustration on Dulwich Hamlet, a football club with a lot of history that really deserves better. Within the last couple of weeks, they issued Dulwich Hamlet with a £121,000 back rent bill, which basically means that unless they pay that money, then they're not going to be able to carry on playing at Champion Hill, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that they've just been thrown this massive amount of money that Dulwich Hamlet have somehow got to find. And you know, because they're a 7th tier football club that hasn't got a massive financial backer, they're not able to find this money. And what that has meant is that Meadow Residential have essentially just gone really psycho on them. They've decided that a good solution to this problem would be to remove the ability to play football at this venue. Meadow Residential terminated the licence to play football at Champion Hill, which basically means that no matter how much they want to try, Dulwich Hamlet have got to move out of Champion Hill immediately. They can't play there again this season, which is ridiculous. Also, via a subsidiary, Meadow Residential decided that they were going to trademark Dulwich Hamlet Football Club. They also trademarked the Hamlet and they trademarked DHFC. So basically, all of what Dulwich Hamlet can refer to themselves as, they've trademarked. So they can't use those terms on Twitter, on their website, online or whatever. It's pathetic, to be honest, from Meadow Residential, but you know, that's just what they've decided to do. They've essentially decided to start a war with Dulwich Hamlet, who've not really done a lot wrong, and it's really unfair. Now, according to a statement from the Dulwich Hamlet Supporters Club, Meadow Residential have actually relented with the trademarks on the names, and they're going to transfer that to the football club back again, which, you know, why does that situation exist in the first place? That's the only word I could think of to describe it as, which is pathetic. It's just pathetic. Now, there's been some big names showing their support for Dulwich Hamlet. Rio Ferdinand a couple of months ago decided that he was going to bid £10 million to buy the ground because he didn't want this whole thing to happen. It's a club that means a lot to him, as well as Millwall Football Club providing their support, and a lot of other high-profile names, including the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. You know, when the Mayor of London is actually supporting this club in its fight against Meadow Residential, you know something is seriously wrong when the Mayor of London is literally supporting this and still it's getting worse. Now, just a few days ago, it was a pretty unbelievable day for Dulwich Hamlet. It started off with this back rent bill being issued to them, £121,000. Then they were told that they weren't going to be able to play at their home, Champion Hill, for the rest of the season. Then they had the notification about the name being trademarked, and then they played against Billericay in their biggest game of the season away at the AGP Arena, and they won 3-1. Incredible day. You know, started off so bad and ended really well, but it's just generally a horrendous day. And really, that was a really big statement that no matter how big the things are off the pitch, you know, they need to stay focused on the pitch and focus on getting that title, because pretty much everyone is behind Dulwich Hamlet to get that title. Billericay, very unpopular side, because of obviously Glenn Tamplin and the money that he's put in. I spoke about that in a previous video. I'll link that in the description, but yeah, come on Dulwich, we want you to win the league, and I hope that you can get everything sorted at your football club, because it is really horrible to see. So right, quick update today. This is Saturday evening, and the rest of the video was filmed yesterday on Friday, and there has been an update since I filmed that video. Tooting and Mitcham have announced that they have offered Dulwich Hamlet the option to play at their ground, Imperial Fields, until the end of the season. Now these two clubs, they're big rivals, but they're setting aside their differences for a common cause, and it is great to see. So yeah, Dulwich Hamlet will be playing at Tooting and Mitcham until the end of the season. So anyway, let's get straight back to the rest of the video. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below whether you are supporting the team that play in pink and navy, and you know, if you think that this stuff that's going on is really, really unfair, and if you're really against Meadow Residential doing what they're doing, because I certainly am. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Share this video around with your friends, and yeah, hit that like button and click subscribe if you haven't already, to stay up to date with non-league and see more videos like this. So yeah, hope to see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.